So the temperature is minus 30 to 40. The mountains are covered with a pallor of almost 20 feet thick snow. The eggs, which we usually have, are they become so hard because of freezing. They're as hard as the golf balls. So that is the situation in which people are living. And the only question which comes to your mind is, what is the need? You do not think about anything else that's going on in your life. You see these people, you meet them, you see what conditions these people are living in, and then the only question which comes to your mind is, what is the need? That is something which has never been answered till date, that why these wars take place. There must be a number of reasons, but as a child, as an army officer's child, my only question is, what is the need that my father, his colleagues, all these people have to go through all these things?
Mother, back then I was in 4th standard, and we were not aware, we were not even told that my dad has gone for war. The only thing that we knew was that the telephone lines back there at Jammu and Kashmir were down, and that's all the information we got. And that's why our dad was, I thought that's the reason why my dad is not able to talk to me, because the telephone communication is down.
I was like way too small at that point of time to realize anything like this, but all I remember is that I used to call my father uncle for like 7 months, because he was out and I did not see his face and I did not recognize what my father looked like.
3-4 तक I guess मुझे कोई clue नहीं था. I was not very clear क्योंकि उन्हें leaves नहीं मिलती थी इतनी. He needed to be on duty most of the time, and since he was posted out, so we didn't catch that much of him.
About any active war situation, I really don't know, because at that time I was a small kid that time. Instead my brother knows more about this, and generally my family never used to tell me about such things. Dad was always like, I'm just going out for a station, or just going out for some fun or something. And when he used to come back, then mom and dad used to really have a really hard conversation about what all happened.
My mother used to tell कि जब मैं when I was born, my father was not here. He was in Russia for some training, and he saw me only after 2 years. And then when I grew up, I remember he used to often be on cruise ships में होते थे, and he used to be off for say about months together, and we used to not see him for a long time.
He lived for hope. Like, we didn't have much contact with him. We used to call him once in a week. That used to be a public telephone. My dad used to call from a public telephone, and we just sent letters. That's it. Like, we didn't have much contact. We just lived in a hope that he's okay.
So when he was missing from your school functions, school
birthdays,
things, birthdays and all. So what was the feeling like then?
It was sad, but then my mom tried to compensate for it. He'll come back. He used to come back after every 6 months. He used to get us gifts, etc. But he did miss our school functions and birthdays. The fear that your father is there on the front, and he's serving the nation. Yes, I understand he's doing a job of great respect and honor and all of those things, but yes, as a child, all I know is that my father's presence is not there.
Yeah, I used to miss him, obviously. मैं बहुत मिस करता था उन्हें, कि मतलब उनकी presence obviously खटकती है. हर बच्चे को उनके माँ बाप की presence मतलब चाहिए होती है. You need a father figure to monitor yourself.
Obviously I miss I have missed a major part of my life with my dad. We still are not able to interact very easily and all. We don't go very smooth with each other.
While I was a kid, I used to feel like I was missing out on a lot of stuff which other kids were not, as their fathers were always present. So, but later on I did realize that he was doing something for the country, and so I felt proud in that.
Even during my elder daughter, when she was born, he was only given, because he was somewhere near the China border. He was only given 7 days leave, and I was very tense that within this 7 days I have to have my baby. And God always is there for us. He came, next day I was hospitalized, I had the baby that day itself, and you have to actually see it to believe it. On the day I was discharged, he took his baggage, went to the hospital, got me back from the hospital, left me at home, and he proceeded to his station. So within those 7 days I had to have the baby, and I did have my baby.
My dad was posted in Siachen.
he lived in like very bad conditions. रात को -10 डिग्री सेल्सियस होता था, रात को पानी तुम बाल्टी में रखते थे, सुबह तक बर्फ़ बन जाता था, कैन फूड खाना पड़ता था, कुछ नेचुरल खाना नहीं मिलता था, फ़ोन नहीं होता था.
10,000 15,000 फीट की हाइट पे रहते हैं. दे डोंट नो. अगर तुम घूमने सिविलियंस अगर घूमने जाते हैं 3 डेज के लिए जाते हैं, उनको दे फील गुड कि हमने स्नो देखा है, हमने ये देखा. और अगर तुम्हें वहाँ रहना पड़े, जब तुम्हें वहाँ पे सेंट्री पोस्ट पे एक जवान खड़ा होता है, उसके लिए कितना मुश्किल होता है ये मतलब वो अपनी जॉब को देखना.
He was a specialist in filling missiles. तो अभी तक उनके साथ ये हो गया है कि जो वो मिसाइल्स भरते वक्त जो वाइब्रेशन होती थी मशीन में, उनके इतना हो गया था कि भाई उनका हाथ अभी भी ट्रेमर करते हैं. उनके हाथ हमेशा ट्रेमर करते रहते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ दैट सिचुएशन.
तो आपको लगता है कि आपको अगर उस सिचुएशन में डाल दिया जाता है, कैन यू फेस दोस सिचुएशंस?
I would never want to. I can never imagine myself standing in those situations and facing them the way my father faced them.
A lot of people in India right now want a war with Pakistan. What does the family of a soldier want?
Of course, the obvious answer here would be that the family of an army officer would not want him to go on a war. Who would want their loved ones to get into a situation where they can be harmed? Of course.
नहीं होना चाहिए, क्योंकि वॉर कोई बहुत अच्छी चीज़ नहीं है. वॉर में सिर्फ आर्मी पर्सनल्स ही नहीं सफ़र करेंगे, बल्कि मेरे को लगता है पूरा देश इसमें सफ़र करेगा. कहना बहुत आसान है कि war होना चाहिए.
Of course, the family doesn't want again that situation to happen. That you're still waiting for that one phone call from your father, your husband, your brother. कि यार I'm all right. आप लोग सो जाना, खाना खा के सो जाना. आप लोग मेरी चिंता मत करो. आपको you don't want that situation to arise once again.
I mean, why let somebody's life go for a waste just because 2 countries or 3 countries are not able to solve their problems?
My father has been through 2 wars. He has lost so many friends and colleagues during this duration. When I ask him some of his experiences or anything, he just keeps quiet. When I discuss my video games with him, he still keeps quiet, because I think the horror of war has scarred him till an extent.
See, I guess it's not me, you or any other person who's sitting on couch here to decide, has any right to decide ki what should be the stand on war. Yeah, it's not us. Those people who are fighting over there, let them decide. It's their stand. They are the ones who are fighting the war. Let army decide. Let it be with army only.
We need to give a befitting reply, because every once in a while we hear killings of our jawans, but not going to war is not an option, because it will give a lot of losses to our side also. Like the present scenario in which we have carried out strikes in their area, it is a quite effective action taken by our part.
There are groups who are actually doubting whether those surgical strikes actually took place or not. So how does that make you feel, being the son of an Indian army man?
To be very honest, that does make me feel very bad, because people who are doubting were the people who were resting on their couches the last night, or probably deciding what to eat for dinner the night before. And there were people who took to and who were all geared with weapons, and who sacrificed their sleep, sacrificed their family comfort. Probably their families must have not been aware of that they were being a part of a surgical strike that was going to happen. So eventually, to think that these people are condemning something that was done for their safety.
It makes me feel bad for those 19 soldiers who laid down their lives for no rhyme or reason, and after that, when the surgical strikes had taken place and people are doubting that, it does make me feel very bad.
It's sad to hear this, because whenever they go in for some operations, they don't have to tell everybody, we are going in for this operation, and we are going to record it, and then we are going to flash it on the TV. But then yes, these operations do happen, and that is how there is so much of peace on the line of control. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been. It is only for the first time that people have come to know about this operation, because it was required to tell everybody कि no, Indian Army is no less.
पाकिस्तानी इसको हेट करते हैं, अगर करते हैं तो क्यों नहीं करते, तो क्यों नहीं?
नहीं, पाकिस्तानी को हम हेट नहीं करते, बिकॉज वो लोग भी, भगवान ने क्या है, इंसान को धरती पे भेजा है. ये किसने किया है? ये इंसान ने किया है. वो पाकिस्तान चले गए, हम इंडिया में हैं, कुछ नहीं है इंसान वो भी. बस उनके दिलों में वो फ़र्क आ गया है कि हाँ भी ये इंडियन भारतीय हैं और वो पाकिस्तान है. बस दैट्स इट.
Why would I hate Pakistani? It's only the action of terrorists or such sort of action which makes me hate that particular person, not Pakistani in general.
I don't hate Pakistanis. I hate militants, and it happens to be that a lot of militants happen to stay in Pakistan. So that reason forces me to hate the state of Pakistan for providing shelter to a lot of militants at this point of time.
Sometime back we were in the IMA, so we met some of the officers retired from the Pakistan Army who had come to IMA, and we met them. They were equally, lovable, and I would say full of josh, and they met with the same love and affection as we Indian officers meet. So I don't think that it's all political gimmicks that we should go in for war, but then those Pakistanis are as lovable, as good as we Indians are.
Can war ever lead to peace?
No. Never.
Never. Okay.
Actually, we have gone to 3 wars with Pakistan. Still, we haven't yet established any peace with them.
How proud of your husband are you?
Oh, I am definitely very proud of him.
And I've been to 8 schools in 6 cities, and I guess I owe it all to my father. I owe a lot of my achievements to my father in everything. So I guess I'm a very proud son.
And I'm very proud of Indian Army and my father. I owe him everything, literally everything.
Definitely, I'm very proud. This question has made me emotional. I'm very proud of my father.
I'm very much proud, and I want कि next जन्म में भी मेरी शादी and army officer से. जय जवान जय बलवान.
Very, very proud.
And not just my father, but each and every person who's there on the front, and not even there on the front, but they're doing everything possible they can in the best of their capabilities, even beyond their capabilities, to do their job. I think those are the people who are doing their job to the best of their abilities, and nobody has the right to question it. And I'm filled with utmost respect for these people.